Children, very good afternoon. Am I properly audible to you? Yes, very good afternoon. So, I have already started with the last chapter of yours, that is the last chapter for your syllabus, that is working of institutions, isn't it? And with regard to the syllabus for your, did I give you the syllabus for your unit 1? I suppose I have given, last week only I have given. Did I give you the syllabus for your unit 1? That is pre-midterm. Oh yes. Once again I am just repeating, it will be the second chapter, that is democracy, why democracy, that chapter, and the third chapter, constitutional design. And for those whose books are revised edition, that is new edition, yes Kinjal, good afternoon. For those whose edition is the new one, for them it will be chapter 1 and 2, and those whose will be the old one, that will be chapter 2 and 3. And I am giving you the names of the chapters. Names of the chapters is why democracy, that one, and the next chapter, constitutional design. Those are the two chapters. As I have told you before also, I have mentioned this point before also, that these will be the syllabus for your pre-midterm. Okay. So, I have already started with working of institutions, this chapter which is the last chapter for you, and I was talking about the Mandal Commission, yes or no? Okay, can you tell me under which government was the Mandal Commission proposed and implemented? Under which government? Under which government the Mandal Commission was proposed? That means it was a proposal for socially and educationally backward classes was proposed and implemented. Implemented means put into action. Can anybody of you tell me? Under which government? Which means I am asking the name of the party. Which government means I am asking the name of the party. Yes, very good, Janata Dal government. And it was in the year 1980 under VP Mandal, who was the chairman, leader of this Mandal Commission, and it was being implemented in the year 1989 and 90, 1989 and 90, during the time when Janata Dal government again won the elections and VP Singh became the, Vishwanath Pratap Singh became the Prime Minister. And you know, when the proposals of the Mandal commission was being implemented, you know, the whole country, there was conflicts. The whole country was divided into two groups. One who supported this Mandal Commission, that means who believed that there should be reservation for the socially and educationally backward classes, and another group, that means who did not belong to this category, they actually protested against it. And so the whole country was divided into two groups. And you know, in various high courts of India, cases were filed against the Mandal Commission, and when the cases were filed in several of the high courts, now the Supreme Court thought that this matter has become very, very important, and now the Supreme Court took the matter to itself. And it was, as I don't know, I don't remember whether I have told you in your class, it was known as Indira Sahone versus the state of India. This case, the name of this case is this one. That means this was the lawyer who was actually putting forward the case against Mandal Commission, and the name of the case was given like this: Indira Sahone versus the state of India. State of India means the government of India. And a bench of judges of Supreme Court means 5 to 6 judges of the Supreme Court, what did they do? They chapter name I have written on the top, working of institutions. When this matter went to the Supreme Court in the name of Indira Sohne versus the state of India, the case was divided by a member of 5 to 6 judges. And what was the decision given? Please, very important this is. The decision is very important. Why? Because you know, when the case went to the Supreme Court after hearing both the sides, what decision did it give? It gave the decision that whatever is mentioned in the Mandal Commission, they are valid. That means there should be reservation for socially and educationally backward classes. Socially and educationally backward classes, that is backward classes. There should be reservations for them, but they should only be socially and educationally backward, not economically. Not economically. What does this mean? That only those people who are socially and educationally backward, as well as they are poor, they cannot arrange for money for education, only they should be included within this category. Otherwise, there were many people who were socially and educationally backward, but maybe they were landlords, they had huge property, huge money. That means they could actually send their children to education, but they were not doing it simply. So those people will not be included within this category. Clear? This was the decision which was given by the Supreme Court against the Mandal and against the case which was launched in the form of Indira Sohne versus the state of India. This was all about the Mandal Commission. Now I will move to the government has how many organs? I have told you before. I have written also on the board: legislature, executive, judiciary. Clear? Working of institutions. Here the name of the chapter is, it's given very properly. Institutions means we will actually see the government institutions or the institutions which are active or found in a democracy. So I have given you the name other day, that what is the legislature known at the central level, at the state level. Then what is the executive known as at the central level, at the state level. Judiciary at the central level as well as the state level. But we will only do with the central level, that is the union level. And now first of all we will deal with this one, that is legislature. And what is the legislature at the central level in India known as? Please, anybody of you? What is the legislature known as at the central level in India? Very, very good. Very good. Yes, not PM. What is this? PM is the executive. So first of all we will deal with the legislature, that is in India. At the central level, the legislature is known by the name of Indian Parliament. Clear? Now, before that I will show you what should be the main work of the legislature. I suppose I have done this for you. Legis means to make laws, and lature means place. So a place where laws are made, that is known as the legislature. A place for making laws is known by the name of the legislature. I have broken the word into two parts to show you the meaning of the word legislature, or what is the main work of the legislature. Clear to all of you? Now, you know, this legislature, Indian parliament is bicameral. Bicameral means having two houses. Indian parliament is bicameral in nature. Bicameral. Bicameral. Bicameral means two houses. The upper house is known as the Rajya Sabha and the lower house is known as the Lok Sabha. The Rajya Sabha is also known by the name of Council of States. Why Council of States? Because it represents the states of India. Because I can see this, I can see the screen. Why not you? I have written Council of States. Rajya Sabha, Council of States, and this is Lok Sabha. What? Ma'am, you are not audible to us. Not audible? Now okay, okay. So upper house is also, the upper house is known as the Rajya Sabha, lower house is known as the Lok Sabha. Upper house is also, the Rajya Sabha is also known as Council of States. Why Council of States? Because it represents the states of the country, states. And the Lok Sabha is also known as the House of People. House of People, why? Because it represents the people of the country. Clear? House of the Council of States, Rajya Sabha is also known as Council of States, and the Lok Sabha is known as House of People. Why Council of States? Because it represents the states of India and the Lok Sabha represents the people of India. I am rubbing out these two parts because you can see that the space is not enough for me to write all the details together. Now we will see the composition. Composition means membership of the two houses. What is the membership of the two houses? The Rajya Sabha, please, all these will come, all these can come as questions. Ma'am, is there any vote for Rajya Sabha? I will tell you, my dear. Don't get so excited from before. I will tell you everything. Let me first explain, then you ask questions. If you think that I have skipped out any part, then you ask me. In between, when you ask, what will happen, you know, I will get distracted, other children will be suffering, and I will be moving away from the main part. Rajya Sabha, it has 250 members. 250 members, and these members are elected by whom? See, here is your question. They are indirectly elected by the people. Indirectly elected by the people. Indirectly elected by the people meaning what? They are elected by, they are directly elected by the elected MLAs. MLAs means members of State Legislative Assembly. As at the central level, the legislature is known as the Indian Parliament. At the state level, it is known as the State Legislative Assembly. The members of the State Legislative Assembly actually elect the members of the Rajya Sabha. So I have written indirectly elected by the people. I have no place to write full. Indirectly elected by the people. Why indirectly by the people? Because the people are not directly voting for the members of the Rajya Sabha, but they have directly voted for the MLAs. MLAs means members of the State Legislative Assembly. Members of the State Legislative Assembly. As just now you told me that the legislature at the central level is known as the Indian Parliament. In the same level, the legislature at the state level is known as the State Legislative Assembly. The members of the State Legislative Assembly, that is two houses, Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad, or the members of these two houses, they go and elect the they go for electing the members of the Rajya Sabha, and it is for this reason I have written indirectly by the people and directly by the MLAs. Am I clear? The one who was asking me, who is this one? Shagnik. Shagnik, is it clear? India is a democracy, so at every level, direct or indirect election must be there. So 250 members, please see, among the 250 members, you see how I am breaking it. 238 are elected by the MLAs, just now I told you. 238 by the MLAs, just now what I have explained. 238 by the MLAs, and the rest 12, they are nominated. Nominated means selected by the President of India. Now, who are these 12 people? These 12 people are those people who are excellent in their respective fields. For example, you know that at a point of time Sachin Tendulkar was also a member of the Rajya Sabha. He was included within this 12. Why? Because he is expert in sports. Maybe someone is expert in literature, that person. You have heard the name of the Nobel laureate Amartya Sen. He was included within these 12 members. They are actually eminent members, very famous members who are excellent in their field. Maybe it may be dance, it may be music. Lata Mangeshkar was also a part of this one. You have heard about Hema Malini, Jayaprada, they are film actors who were also members of this 12 members. They come under 12 members. They will, because you know Sachin Tendulkar or Lata Mangeshkar or Amartya Sen or any film personality, they will not go and stand for election. They don't need that. But they are well known in their field. So for them 12 seats have been kept in the Rajya Sabha. And what does the President do? The President requests them to come and become members of the Rajya Sabha for the next 6 years. Am I clear to you this part? Membership of the Rajya Sabha. Membership of the Rajya Sabha, anybody is having a problem? Membership of the Rajya Sabha, anybody is having a problem? Okay. Now, I am moving to the next part, that is the Lok Sabha. See, Lok Sabha, I told you it is a directly elected house, that means completely by the people of India. Its maximum strength is 552. Maximum, which means that it should not go above 552. But at present, its membership is 545. This too is for whom, you know? Members of the Anglo-Indian community. Anglo-Indian community. Who are members of the Anglo-Indian community? That means who are English by origin but have become citizens of India. They are known as Anglo-Indians. Anglo-Indians means who have an English origin or a British origin, but they have got the citizenship of India. This 2 seat is reserved for them. Clear? Now, at present, the number of members are 545, amongst which, you see, I am breaking this number. 525, they are elected directly from the states of India. Directly from the states of India. That means we the people, those who are adult, we go and vote. Directly by the people of India. These 525 members, they are elected from the states, and the rest 20, they come from the union territories. Clear? Apart from this, you know, I told you that although till today nothing has been done, there has been several bills being passed for making reservations for women in the Lok Sabha. That means for keeping seats reserved for women in the Lok Sabha also. This is what about the composition of the two houses I have talked about today. Next I will continue in the next class. Till this part, if you have a problem, you ask me, otherwise I will have to move to class 10. Office memorandum. Now you are asking me office memorandum. That is, I was talking about the Mandal Commission. Mandal Commission is also popularly known as the office memorandum. Ask me if you are having a problem, please. Office memorandum, that means I have given you the name which is popularly known as the Mandal Commission. Mandal Commission means those for special reservation for socially and educationally backward classes. Is it okay, children? Who is, when is, no, please, how many seats are reserved for two seats, largest 5 at present 545. That means Vishwanath Pratap Singh, full name is Vishwanath Pratap Singh. Maximum you can have 552 members, but at times you know what happens, this 552 seats are not fulfilled, and within 2 seats will be kept. 2 seats will be kept reserved. Apart from 545, 2 will be kept reserved for the members of the Anglo-Indian community. That is reserved. And exam date, children, I cannot tell. That will depend upon the situation and the school, or do follow the official website of the school. Thank you very much.